I'll keep going. I have like 40 more minutes left in this video. I was thinking of just like stopping the video, and then just like, yeah, I was thinking about just stopping the video, and then just like introduce the next part of this video, because at this point this is the next episode. But I don't feel like creating different audio files just to like reintroduce the different sections of the videos. So this will have to do. And if part of the commentary sounded really weird, that's probably why. I just can't wait till like the beginning of the video to just be like, I'm gonna keep going. Wow, I can't believe it. This is the glory of post commentary. Like, this is one of the reasons why post commentary is like super like unexciting to do, because like with post commentary it's like you already know what's happening, so your reactions are like blank, especially on parts where on things that you're supposed to react to. It's like, oh, that's great, that happened. Yeah, I already saw that. Whereas with live commentary, like, your reactions are completely fresh because you're seeing it as you're playing. Whereas it's much different than just rewatching your gameplay. But we're done with Morty, and now we're heading off into the fight against Misty again. And Misty does not call us pests this time. As actually, before you fight Misty, Misty's like, I heard some really good things since our last battle. Like, what kind of good things did she hear about us? Did we like win all the Kanto badges? Which, by the way, you don't need all the Kanto badges in order to rematch the Game Leaders. It's all you really just have to go through a certain point in the game for some of the gym leaders to register you. And then of course there are some gym leaders where you have to just get all the badges in order to get their numbers. It's all about just knowing. Like, I don't know how if you're just playing through the game, I don't know how you would just figure out like when the gym leaders are available or are just gonna be like scattered around the like parts of the Johto or Kanto. Like some of the Kanto gym leaders are in Johto, and whereas some of the Johto gym leaders are in Kanto. It just like, I don't know how you would find that just from playing the game without cheating and all that stuff, without cheating the time or something like that. It's so bizarre. But that's Misty defeated. You are getting stronger by the battle. I know. It's insane, isn't it? And then once again, Mom calls. Hi, I bought a useful item while you were shopping. Please go to the nearest Pokemon Mart so you can retrieve that item. Which, unfortunately, we're not going to be doing. Because she really just gives us these like really rare berries that are really only useful against resisting super effective moves. So, I don't know. Like, it's not something you would take advantage of really, unless you really want to play safe and use Pokemon that get hit by super effective moves. But that was Misty defeated, and Misty is only available on Wednesday morning, and then now we're fighting Jasmine, who's available on Wednesday afternoon. So we just went from Saturday to Thursday to Tuesday and then to Wednesday. Like, I'm telling you, I did not record all these rematches in like all back to back, like within a 7-day span. Like, that would take way too long. Alright, and Jasmine, just like every other gym leader, has quite an upgrade. She has a Skarmory this time around. Like, she didn't have a Skarmory like that. And then next up is Steelix. And actually, interesting thing about Jasmine is that after you get her Pokegear number, you can actually like talk to her in the gym, I think. And then you can actually trigger any Pokemon, and then in return she's going to give you a Steelix. It is not this particular Steelix, nor the Steelix that we fought when we first fought her. It's actually a much different Steelix. It has a nickname Rusty the Steelix. And I don't really know what moves it has because I'm probably not going to show it off. Although it's cool to have a Steelix. Because in order to get a Steelix, you do have to evolve Onix, but in order to evolve Onix, you have to trade Onix while it's holding like a certain item, and then you'll get a Steelix, which is a very tedious way to get on it to get a Steelix. But that's interesting to know that Jasmine can give you a traded Steelix. Just like she has probably a bunch of Steelixes, which is crazy. No, that's wrong. I'm just making that up. Okay, next up is Bronzong, and Bronzong has only one weakness, as Steel Psychic type is very interesting type match. And there we go. So that is Jasmine defeated. And now we're going to move on to the next one. And the next one that we're about to go for is Chuck. Which Chuck can only be battled on Wednesday nights. Sorry for shouting, I'm doing great. Oh hey, I just finished training. Do you want to battle again? Man, wanting to battle right after you train? Like, I imagine, like, you just want a break. Like, I actually just did some research about Chuck, and apparently Chuck does training for 24 straight hours. Like, how do you manage that routine? 24 hours of training? That's just, it's ridiculous, and it's so bizarre too that you would train for 24 hours, like no break, no food, no sleep, no rest. Like, what kind of training is that? But anyway, Chuck has a very significant upgrade, as I believe Chuck. Okay, yeah, Chuck will still have his same two Pokemon that we last fought him, but this time he has a Medicham, he has a Hitmonlee, and I believe what he's sending out next. Okay, so he's sending out Primeape next. It has Thunder Punch and Payback. So if I did send out Skarmory, then it does have a chance of using Thunder Punch. And then because I send out Roxas would get hit by Payback, it would hurt. But now he also has a Hitmonchan. Again, quite a bit of an upgrade from the last time that we fought Chuck. And then next up he's sending out his Breloom. That's really an upgrade right there. Except, not really, because if you have a flying type, this Breloom's dead. Dead. Just like that. And then finally, his last Pokemon, which is Poliwrath. He'll still have his Poliwrath. And then, this time instead of Surf, he has Waterfall. And then it has Double Team, Substitute, and Focus Punch. Quite a crazy moveset. But it's more negligible this time. And there we go. Also, if you pay very close attention to the gym leaders' dialogues in the fights, they say the same exact things. And I don't know why they were pretty lazy about keeping their dialogue the same in battle. But it is what it is. And it is now time to move on to the next one, and this is another desync footage. Oh my god, that is really unbearable for the ears. But now we're gonna go for Price. The price is right, and Price can be fought on Monday mornings. So it is Monday morning, or at least as set on the game. And then now it is time to battle. Oh my god. Wow, I'm probably gonna fix that later on in editing. And then you guys are gonna be like, what? There's nothing abnormal about that. But here we go. Fighting Price. Price this time has an Abomasnow, which is the evolved form of Snorunt. And Obama Snow, if you're not using a fire type Pokemon, this can suck. Because as Ice Shard, has Wood Hammer, has Earthquake, has Blizzard, so all kinds of devastating moves. It also has the Snow Warning ability, which, guess what? Hail is in play for the entirety of the fight, which is gonna be really annoying, because unless I send out Michelle out, my entire team's gonna take damage every single turn. Also, because that Obama Snow had Blizzard, and Blizzard's normally is 70% accuracy, Blizzard will have 100% accuracy throughout this entire fight, and it is crazy. Alright, next up is Glalie. It had Torment, Payback, Attract, and Blizzard. And next up, you can set as Frostlass, Ice Ghost type. So you can use a Dark type, you can use a Fire, Steel. You can use all sorts of crazy stuff against this Frostlass. Next up, you can set as Walrein. Level 54 Ice Water type. The Ice Body ability has Swagger, Hail, Body Slam, and Blizzard. I don't know why it has Hail, because he always sends out Obama Snow first, and Obama Snow has the Snow Warning ability. Actually, that could be there is a reason. You could use like a Weather move to prevent the Hail, and then the Walrein could use Hail and to summon the Hail back again. That's why I could have Hail. Okay, alright, it makes sense. I didn't think of that. It is also worth noting that the Dugong that he had earlier has Sheer Cold. But if you are if you're higher leveled, then it doesn't matter, because Sheer Cold can't hit. One-hit KO moves cannot hit the Pokemon that are higher level than you. It only applies for like weaker Pokemon. But it is worth noting that the Dugong does have Sheer Cold. It's insane. It's very insane. Okay, so that's Price defeated, and now we are going to battle Janine. And Janine can be fought on Monday nights or Monday afternoon. It's a Monday. Janine can be fought on Monday afternoon. Okay, Monday afternoon. This time, Janine has some difference in her team. She has a Crobat. Next up, she has a Weezing, and I could just be using Roxas throughout this whole gym to like make it super easy, but I haven't really used Joey all that much throughout this entirety of the LP, and I feel like Joey's been kind of left out. So he deserves to get more experience, and he is part of the team. Also, the Crobat has U-turn, so that kind of sucks. Alright, I need to heal up here. I need to heal up that poison and my HP because I did take a lot of damage. That's very unfortunate. No Full Restore, okay. It is worth noting that all the gym leaders have either 2 or 3 Full Restores, and it varies between every gym leader. So, some gym leaders that have 3 Full Restores can be like super big cheaters and make the fight a lot harder than you anticipate the fights to be, which is really annoying. Okay, next up is her best Pokemon, which is Drapion. No, that's not her best Pokemon. She has Pokemon higher level than that. Okay, but Drapion is Poison Dark type, and I keep forgetting that, like, from how many times I've played Pokemon, like, I never memorize Drapion's dual type. Like, I know it's a Poison type, but then it's like, it looks like a Scorpion, so I think it's a Bug type, but it's not a Bug type. It's a Dark type. It's Poison Dark. Like, how in the world am I going to, like, know that? Like, it doesn't even look anything. There's nothing dark about the Drapion, and it has a dark type. Like, it makes more sense if it was like Poison Bug type, but no, it's Poison Dark. It's so crazy. man, from how many like back-to-back fights that we're having, like, man, eventually I'm gonna be getting tired of hearing the gym leader, both gym leader themes, and that's saying something because I really like both gym leader both gym leader themes in this game. But sometimes listening to a bunch of them in a row all at once can be a little, it can be a little much. But I don't know. There are like some songs that just never really get boring, and I would like to say that for most of the songs in this game. But we've been hearing nothing but Johto and Kanto music, and that is all I gotta say about that. But that's Janine defeated right there. Janine had a Toxic Croak, which, guess what? If you're using a Psychic type, wow, you got that Toxic Croak in the bag. Although I believe that Toxic Croak is fast, so maybe you don't have it in the bag, but I'm pretty sure as long as you're using a Psychic type, it can't do much harm. Okay, next up is Lieutenant Surge, which can be fought every Friday morning. And just like Jasmine, Lieutenant Surge has another interesting thing is that after you get his Pokegear number, he'll actually be waiting at the Magnet Train, well, near the Magnet Train, and you can trade him the same Pikachu that you showed him in order to get his Pokegear number, and he'll trade you for a different Pikachu. And I believe like according to what I looked up, that Pikachu is like special. Actually, well, I can see right. I can look that up right now. Actually, because okay, after the player gets Pokegear, a French Pikachu. Okay, I see. He'll give you a French Pikachu. I don't really know what the difference between a regular Pikachu that you find in the wild and Viridian Forest is between like a French Pikachu, but it has the nickname Voltsy, which is not French, so I don't know. But you can get a traded Pikachu named Voltsy if you go to the Magnet Train after getting Lieutenant Surge's Pokegear number. Okay, this fight's going somewhat well, except for that static that I got from Manectric. So there was Manectric, Gen 3 Pokemon, and then we got Pachirisu. And Pachirisus are annoying to deal with if you've played Diamond, Pearl, and Platinum. And as Discharge, wow, the Discharge did not do very much. That's surprising. But we did it! We won!